Self-confidence is the foundation of success, happiness, and resilience. It is not inherited, it is earned. You build it by consistently proving to yourself that you can trust your actions, decisions, and direction. If you lack self-confidence, today it's not permanent. It's a signal that you need to strengthen your belief in your ability to handle life. And you can. Confidence is not arrogance. Arrogance is pretending you know everything. Confidence is knowing you can figure anything out. It's not about feeling superior to others, it's about knowing you are worthy without comparison. When you believe you are enough, just as you are, confidence becomes your natural state. Stop waiting to feel ready. Confidence does not come from preparation alone. It comes from movement. Take action before you feel ready, and readiness will follow. Waiting to be confident before acting is like waiting to be fit before going to the gym. It doesn't work that way. The work builds the confidence. The movement builds the belief. Fear is not the enemy of confidence. In fact, fear is the raw material for confidence. Each time you step into fear and do the thing anyway, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Fear shrinks when you walk toward it. Avoidance feeds it. Face it, even in small doses, and confidence will rise. Confidence is built by keeping the promises you make to yourself. Every time you say you'll do something and follow through, you build internal trust. When you break your word to yourself, you damage your confidence. Start small. Keep it simple. Say you'll wake up at a certain time and do it. Say you'll go to the gym and go. Say you'll finish the project and finish it. Each act of integrity compounds. You begin to trust you. And that is the root of real confidence. Comparison is a thief. When you look at others and measure yourself against them, you give your power away. Their journey has nothing to do with yours. Their strengths don't diminish yours. Focus entirely on your lane, your progress, your vision. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to begin. Self-talk shapes self-worth. What you say to yourself all day long creates your emotional reality. If you tell yourself you're a failure, you'll feel like one. If you constantly focus on what's wrong with you, your confidence will suffer. Speak to yourself the way you would to a loved one who is trying their best. Replace thoughts like, I can't do this with, I'm learning to do this. Replace. I always mess up with, I'm improving every time. Change your language, and your brain will change with it. Repetition builds belief. Do something over and over, and it becomes natural. Practice creates competence. Competence breeds confidence. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Do it poorly at first. Then do it again and again. You'll improve. You'll adapt. And you'll begin to feel confident, not because of the outcome, but because you stuck with it. Control what you can control. Confidence grows when you stop obsessing over what's outside your power. You can't control other people's opinions. You can't control every outcome, but you can control your focus, your attitude, your effort. Put your energy into what is yours to command and let go of the rest. That focus creates peace. Peace builds confidence. Environment matters. The people you surround yourself with will either fuel your confidence or drain it. Choose to be around those who encourage growth, not those who reinforce your doubts. Remove the voices that diminish your light. Curate your inputs, what you read, watch, and listen to. Protect your mental space. You become what you absorb. Celebrate progress. Confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from noticing how far you've come. Track your wins. Acknowledge your efforts. Don't dismiss small victories. They're bricks in the foundation of belief. Each time you recognize growth, you reinforce the truth that you're improving. And that builds the certainty that you can keep going, know your values, and live by them. Confidence grows when you act in alignment with what matters most to you. If you value honesty, be honest. If you value growth, seek growth. When your behavior reflects your core, You walk through the world with integrity, and nothing builds confidence like being true to yourself. Failure is part of the process. If you expect to never fall, you'll avoid trying. Confidence is built when you fail and realize you're still okay. You're still worthy. You're still strong. Failure is feedback. Use it. Learn from it. Adjust and go again. The people with the most confidence are the ones who have failed the most because they kept getting back up. Use your body to support your confidence. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin up, breathe deeply, speak clearly. Your posture, tone, and presence all send messages to your brain. If you act like someone who believes in themselves, your brain will start to follow. Don't wait to feel confident to carry yourself with strength. Do it first, and the feelings will align. Serve others. Confidence expands when you make a difference. Help someone. Teach something. Encourage a friend. When you add value to someone else's life, you remind yourself that you are valuable. You stop focusing on your own insecurities and step into contribution. And contribution builds identity. Identity builds confidence. Train your mind. Confidence is mental fitness. Just like the body, the brain needs daily practice. Journal your thoughts. Challenge negative beliefs. Visualize your success. Speak affirmations that align with who you want to be. Meditate to build focus. Learn something new every day. A strong, trained mind becomes a confident mind. Take bold action. Every day, do something that stretches your comfort zone. Call the person. Ask the question. Share your idea. Launch the project. Boldness is not a personality trait. It's a practice. The more you step into boldness, the more natural it becomes. Action is how you show yourself what you're made of. Create a confidence file. Write down your wins. Save the kind messages. Screenshot the compliments. Record your successes. This is not vanity. This is evidence. When you're doubting yourself, review the file. It's proof that you've done hard things before, and you can do them again. Redefine confidence for yourself. You don't need to be loud, extroverted, or always certain. Confidence can be quiet. It can be soft-spoken. It can look like showing up even when you're nervous. It can sound like asking for help. You don't need to fake strength. You need to be real. Authenticity is confidence. Protect your energy. Exhaustion kills confidence. Prioritize rest. Eat foods that fuel your body. Move daily. Drink water. Say no to what drains you. You cannot feel powerful when your tank is empty. You are not a machine. You are a living system. Care for that system and confidence will rise naturally. Commit to the long term. Confidence is not a one-time event. It is a lifetime commitment. You build it through habits, choices, and decisions. You don't get it once and keep it forever. You earn it daily. You grow it like a muscle. And when you treat it that way, it becomes unbreakable. You are more capable than you believe. You have faced hard things before. You've overcome. You've adapted. You've endured. And you will again. The doubts in your head are not facts. They're echoes from the past. They don't define you. Your actions do. Today is the day you begin to believe in yourself. Not because you have all the answers, but because you're willing to find them. Not because you're fearless, but because you're courageous. Confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you claim. Own your greatness. Take up space. Speak your truth. Lead with purpose. You belong in every room you enter. You don't need to shrink, apologize, or explain. You are enough. You are ready. And you are just getting started.